and welcome to another edition of 907 Sports. Tyler Lane here with a lot to get to. We're just going to jump right into it. Baseball season now underway here in the last frontier, but we've already seen a lot of action going on. And as you can see, here are the current standings for the CIC division in baseball. For the boys, the teams from last year look as good this to go around. Eagle River, South Anchorage, they're both undefeated. And then there's the reigning state champions. Whoop. And then there's reigning state champions. Here you go.
As fast as batter stepped into the box, Rylan Nikolai sat him down.
Landing the curveball, it really helped, and then just beating him with the fastball.
The junior, looking to help lead service to back-to-back state titles, having quite the week to begin the season. Getting 7 strikeouts from the mound against Chugiak, 4 RBIs in the season opener. Following in the footsteps of his brother and current Oregon Duck, Cohen.
Yeah, I've been talking to him every day. I recently went down to go visit down there and just checking up on him. He's been doing good.
I had his brother for a long time. He's been with us for a long time. I mean, they're tremendous athletes, and they're willing to kind of do whatever we needed them.
It's quite the start for week 1, something he hopes to continue the rest of the year.
We could definitely do better. Just the little things, just getting the ball out of our glove and make it to first base, just getting our pickoffs in the same area every time, and yeah.
Tyler Lane, Alaska's news source.
And we already have a lot, at the Albrecht Fields. Here's a game you might not have seen yet, but you definitely need to. Diamond taking on East Anchorage this past Saturday. The Thunderbirds, winners of the trophy last season, looking like the same powerhouse early on. They led 8-3 heading into the 4th inning. But here's the thing, these Lynx stuck around. 5 runs in about 10 minutes. Belle Cavazos, as you just saw, getting them within 1 on a 2 RBI double. And then the underclassman, Clara Estabrook, as just a sophomore, bringing home the winning run with no time left. 2 players who stepped up when it mattered most.
When you have 2 strikes on you, you got to do what you got to do. You got to open your strike zone. You really got to lock in, eyes on the ball, and do it for your team.
I was just thinking base hit wins. Base hit, I get the runner on 3rd in. It was nerve-wracking, I'm not going to lie, but as soon as I made contact, I knew I just had to run and get there, and my teammate would come in.
Certainly an exciting week in baseball, and more to come as the season continues. Now, moving on to basketball. Yes, the season may be over, but we do have a lot going on off the court, none bigger than Ryan McCarthy. He officially took the head coaching job at Fresno State after 13 years with the Seawolves, and now he has been officially welcomed by the Bulldogs at an official press conference where he talked about a wide range of things, from his mayhem system, the girls he coached, and especially the place that he calls home.
The state of Alaska, giving me my first opportunity to be a head coach, to be able to come home, to be able to bring back the Great Alaska Shootout on the women's side. My athletic directors, I had 5 of them since I was there. The current chancellor and former governor, Sean Parnell, for making it just really flexible for me to be able to go and take state from a fundraising standpoint and really turn Alaska into our own Fresno State.
You can find the full story with him and his recap of his career on our website. While McCarthy heads out, Marek Hadukovic is in. The Diamond Star signing with the men's team on Tuesday. He's now the 4th member of his family to suit up for the Seawolves. And just like he was, they're ecstatic for the future.
You've been a great member of the Diamond community. You've been a staple of this team for the past 4 years.
When you tell the story, the Hadukovic family, you can't leave out UAA.
There's a lot of history, so I definitely bleed green and gold.
To date, 3 family members have all donned a Seawolf jersey. Soon,
All right, ladies and gentlemen, your newest UAA Seawolf.
the 4th will join them.
I just feel honored and blessed to, add to that legacy and add my own little twist on it.
Merrick, the quietest of 4 children, according to Mom, now stands with her, as well as his dad and sister, who all once played basketball at Alaska Anchorage, sending him to college a bit more prepared than most.
He grew up watching his older sister play at UAA, so he always got to see the games. He knew Coach Oz was our coach, my coach when I was there.
us as siblings, we love to compete against each other and just make each other better every day. So he just wanted to get in the gym as much as I wanted to get in the gym. So when I was training to go to UAA, he was right there hanging out with us, running around.
Time that he spent learning the game and finalizing his ambitions.
Merrick is a kid who has a whiteboard in his room, and it has his goals on it.
That board covered everything from dealing with injury, daily reminders, and more often than not, his future.
You know, my goals was first just heal my hand, and that one didn't end up really working. But the next goal was to go play college basketball, and then from there I said, you know, I want to play at UAA. And
as he accomplishes one, more are written.
I've wrote a list on there of what I want to accomplish at UAA, and I hope I accomplish those in my years there.
All of that can be done in time. While the Seawolves hope he lives up to the family legacy, their former alumni and his closest loved ones are just happy to have a front row seat.
I'm definitely excited that he gets to go to UAA, and selfishly I'm very happy that we get to watch him and he's not moving away.
And unlike most sporting events, Merrick's ticket to his past and his home will always allow for re-entry.
You know, he still has to come home to do laundry and get food, so UAA's plenty far away that we won't get to see him until, you know, once every 2 weeks or 3 weeks until his laundry runs out is how it goes, I believe.
I always tell him we won't show up unannounced
yeah.
at the dorm.
Yeah.
I'm going to be around town, so I'll still be able to, you know, pop in for games and see my old teammates, and I'll even be joining one of my teammates, Luke Johnston, at UAA, so nothing's too far away from me, so I'm going to experience the community and go on my own little adventure.
Definitely looking forward to seeing what he can accomplish at the next level. And while we're looking forward to the future of him, the Anchorage Wolverines are currently focused on the here and now. On the here and now, there we go. As we saw this weekend, Anchorage holding a 2-game advantage after defeating Fairbanks on the road to begin the Robertson Cup playoffs. We had our questions about them after that final game against Chippewa, and so far they have answered a lot of them, outscoring the Ice Dogs 6-2 in those games, and now just a game away from moving on. They've got a chance to do it on home ice as the series heads to the Sully on Saturday. And that really covers what we've seen this week as far as what's coming up. NYO officially begins on Thursday. You can catch us talking about a little preview of that here in the next few newscasts and later tonight. We've also got the NFL draft starting on the same day on Thursday. So let us know in the comments who you're rooting for, what team you're looking after, and if there are any player you're after for them to draft. No Alaskans that we're currently tracking at this moment, but if you know differently, let us know. We'd love to give them a shout out. Until then, Tyler Lane for 907 Sports.